Hi folks, ride along the Wandle today. It was cold, beautiful day for a change. I've had to put the this laptop at an angle so it doesn't reflect the light from round about from the windows. I won't do the footpath or the cycle path. I'll just try and make something of the river, such as it is. It's pretty a lot of had really heavy rain yesterday, so it's quite in flood. Although it's 16 miles long from start to finish in the Thames, but it's what we've got on our doorstep, and we cycle it every week. Well, we haven't cycled it since the week before Christmas, because Christmas being on the Tuesday, that's our bike day. The weather's been too bad, so we don't go out in the rain. We're too old for that. But I'll do a sort of an impression of it in acrylic. I know some of you like to paint in acrylic. I'm using just a bit of Fabriano watercolour paper, studio paper. So I'm not going to wet the paper. I'll just get you back, down on there, zoom out. There we are. I've got my palette on the right. I can't really show you the mixing. I'll tell you what I'm doing as I go along. I'm going to use my cheapo brushes. At least that's a new one. What I do, because the bristles are quite uneven, I get my pair of scissors and I cut the tips, give it a haircut. There we are. So we've got a brush with even, just come up a bit. Right, I've got a bit of vet gel with a bit of PVA glue, which I haven't sort of mixed together. It's all acrylic. So we'll put a bit of a. Well, no, let's get some background in. I'm going to change my palette now. No, I can't. I'll work with it on my lap. There it is. Look, we've got cadmium yellow pale, cadmium red deep, ultramarine, some viridian, Payne's grey. This is from last week, so and a bit of burnt sienna. I'll use them. They're still going in this Stay Wet palette. So we'll get some of that Payne's grey, get some yellow, bit of red. Plenty of the Payne's grey. Oh. Okay, a lot of this is a silhouette, so that's put a bit of blue in there. This is all in silhouette. The sun was up here somewhere. We'll put some dark. Got some nice dark in this foreground. Now we'll put a bit of blue in. Whoops. Right, now okay, we'll have a bit of blue because there's a lovely blue sky, so we can put a bit of that in. Okay, so that's the basics. Clean the brush. Right, while that's going off, we'll put a bit of sky in. So, a bit of yellow, a bit of red. The red's gone off a little bit. So the light really lights over this side here because the sun is sort of coming in here. Right, now I'm making a painting rather than, I'm going to change that red. Because it's got a bit jellified, so I'll just take that off with a painting knife. Find some red and some cadmium red. Okay, just using the colours we've got. I'll just have a swig of tea. Right, I'm going to, don't know where to put anything. Just give it a clip. So nice and flat. I'll put my medium there. So it's a brilliant blue sky, but we don't want to do brilliant blue skies, do we? We want blue, but we want to make a sky of our own. Comes this. No. I will be going back to oils. I'm preparing a couple of boards anyway, and I love doing oil painting. Just make up a bit of sky. I want light on the horizon. Right, get some blue. Alright, oh, coming on, bit red. Right, let's go back and get some structure in that foreground now. I'll change the brush. Oh, it's a hake. Oh, I'll ruin that one. Right, they're nice dark, red, blue, Payne's grey. Contrast, dark against light. Now I know this is all green. A lot of stipple. Add some different colour. Try to make a painting rather than a copy of something that we've taken in as a photograph. Just getting your darks in and then getting your lights over the top. Put it in the darks so that I can counter change the lights. Now there are some a bit more green in there. No flowers out yet. Daffodils. A bit of viridian. coming around the sun. I'm going to put some blue in there. So what a bit of viridian does, mixed with the cadmium yellow. Like a bit of white in that. Got some light coming into here. So a bit of orangey, give a bit of a variety. Just a lot of grasses, bramble, all sorts of stuff. A lot of bits catching the light. Okay, now I'm going to do a bit of that water now. We've got the basics in there. How are we doing? Ah, nice cup of tea. Green tea. I've got one of those, I don't know what you call them, percolators. It's like a tube with a slide on it. And you dip it into your loose tea, slide the slider down, the perforated slider down, and then just waggle it around in boiling water. And you've got a lovely cup of tea without milk, no sugar, lovely. Very refreshing. Just cleaning this brush and pulling out any loose hairs. Get some darks in there now. Some Payne's grey, bit of red. Alright, get dark in. I'm just using a bit of Cad Red and Payne's Grey. Still got a cold. But I needed the bike ride this morning to get some air in my lungs. Okay, I've got to do some water now. Get the water brush. Right, then the sort of dark blues in the water. Then we can put in some lighter stuff over the top of this. Okay. Right, while that's drying off, I haven't used much medium, but it's so cheap. Right, got some nice lights back in here now. So this is all coming up from the bank here. Just some shiny leaves, green leaves, just shining in the sun. I've overdone this. Can't be very exact with this sort of brush, can it? Right. Just picking out the lights. Not a lot in here. More yellowy, green. Pick up some light in here. Right, now I can't, this is all silhouette, so I'm going to have to invent some stuff there. Get some light in here. There's some real good lights in there, some air. dark green. Right, I want to put some blue in there, bluey green. So a bit of blue and a bit of green, a bit of yellow. Right, okay. Now that river. What's left of this old varnish brush. Got to finish my tea. Right. Some nice lights. There we go. So a lovely koi carp in the Wandle this morning. Silver. Try a knife. And there was a lot of water coming down here. There's some of that darker colour in here. Right, a bit of detail. Find my little rigger. So I'll just pull this tight. I must say I do prefer oil paintings to this, but to try to please everybody, it's quite hard to get a small line. Okay, let's clean that brush. That's my watercolour rigger. Right, I just want to lose some of that there with a bit of twiggy stuff in my twiggy stuff brush. Bit a bit hoarse with cold today. So just a bit of dark, bit of pains. Okay, let's put that in the mouth. We'll have a look at it. So I kept the sky very simple. Alright, okay, do we need probably need a bit more light in this foliage, so back with the cadmiums and the Viridian. Ah. Okay, well, we've done enough on there. We've created the illusion of a lot of detail. I will give it a signature. Do it in white or off white. Probably that's a bit too dark, the twigs. Let's just raise it up a bit. Oh, there we go. So the Wandle hat, I took that view coming back, so that would have been about about 12 o'clock, quarter to 12 today. Well, I hope you like that. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll get this uploaded now. I'll be doing some work for patrons, my patrons tomorrow. See you soon. Bye bye.